morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. Ugh. Another cool morning here. 35 degrees out again. Possibility of snow later. And Christmas is on the horizon. Well, it's next week, but next weekend. But I'm not sure what to report to you. Said I'm still, sifting through this, sifting through that. I have noticed the sub count's been dropping, but that could be for any reason. You have to love this. You have to love the great YouTube menace, because last summer I believe I was on the brink of crossing 5,200. Now I'm back to 5,140. Why everyone's flocking, I do not know. But like I keep telling you, if you want to hear the truth, you want to hear, opinions not based off bias and all that. Well, I am biased in some regards, but I'm not. You want to hear misogynist, manic morons go on about this, that, these, and those. Guys trying to write their politics into a sci-fi fantasy show. The door's over there. I just hope we don't have any more streaming difficulties like we've had the last couple days. I don't know what's going on. You see, this is a relatively new phone. We never had any difficulties out here before. But for some crazy reason, this week, 2 days in a row, we've had, the stream get interrupted. And I have not a clue why, unless it's because of the fact that, the overcast sky, I don't know. But, and of course, filming on the seasonal event has begun. Plus, I'm seeing a lot of posts. Did they cancel the Orville? Because a lot of people are going on about renewing the Orville, and it seemed to me when they aired that last episode, it just felt like a series finale. And I'm hoping that's not the case, because what, your SIM card keeps dropping out in resetting? Okay, weird. Who knows what's going on out there in the mad world we live in. So we know the seasonal event's filming. Some folks have sent me some enhanced photos from the images that we got from, that, leak of the TARDIS interior. And if you enhance the colors a bit, you can kind of see where, they're, what it probably looks like, because you have to remember that phone video was done quickly. They were panning around quickly as well, because they knew if someone had walked in the room at that point. Oh, okay, thanks for... I really hope it's renewed, because the Orville to me was more Star Trek than Star Trek's been in a while. So, okay, but when they panned around quickly, you got to remember, they are probably in there alone, probably knew they weren't going to be alone for long, and they don't want to get caught in there. Sorry, I was reading the comment box. Sorry, I faded on here for a minute. And they know if someone walks in there, while they're doing that, they're fired. So, yeah, that's why you got to be very careful. Don't get me started on them crime shows. I've been listening to a book. Now I can't remember the title. I'll tell you all later sometime. About the McDonald's murders. It happened back in 1971, 70, something like that. And My God, they not only railroaded that guy, they ran a train on his hind end. But that's a whole nother story. So I've been listening to that this week, and every few minutes I'm like, what the, you know. I had to explain to somebody the other day. I said, I'm listening to a thing about true crime and, you know, how you can take a case and say this and that. Because we had a similar situation happen many years ago up by where I used to live. And there was one survivor, and the immediate case became about how that survivor, you know, committed the crime. That was the first thing they did. But that's a whole nother story. Like I said, that's a sad, depressing story from half a century ago. Now, I have not heard anything off anybody official about Whoopi Goldberg being the meddling nun. Okay? For one, in order for them to do that, you have to remember, Whoopi likes Doctor Who. She said she'd like to be the next Doctor and all that. But in order for her to do this, she would have had to have gone to Cardiff. And trust me, Whoopi trying to sneak into Cardiff, I don't know where he's getting his info at. I have not heard any such thing as yet. Okay, what happened? Whoa, wait a minute. Behrman threw Eve Miles under the bus. I missed that bit too. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of the reboots and all that they're on TV because have we seriously reached the end? Where's the Matt Houston reboot? Is that next? They've rebooted MacGyver, they've rebooted Magnum, they've rebooted Hawaii Five-0. It's like, sheesh. Well, ILM, like I said, they could hire out a string of ILM. I remember because Disney pretty much owns all that now. I can't remember if they bought Industrial Light and Magic in the deal as well. Okay. All right, I'm going to have to go take a look at that then. If you can send me a link to that, I'd appreciate it. Because that's unusual because the cast of Torchwood were once very tight-knit, unless it has something to do with the fact that, you know, Torchwood's been continuing on Big Finish. But of course, John Barrowman has no further involvement. Yeah, I would too. Like I said, that's all speculation at this point. So don't go crazy yet. About Barrowman, Torchwood, and all that. It's just, I did receive a message, and sorry, I'm a little bit dry this morning. I did receive a message regarding the fact that somebody has been sent info about doing a spin-off. Oh, thank you, Fraser. And then all of a sudden Barrowman comes on with that video about devastating news. And I don't think he clarified on that yet, because like I said, I was just wiped out last night. Because one of the audios is nearing completion, and that's It's Time to Pull the Weeds is nearing completion finally. And but like I said, we'll have to sit back, wait, and see what we hear. Well, folks, I just looked at the time. Even Kate Stewart, he shared it and said, I have receipts. Huh. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that later today while I'm on break. And I have to get going. I'm about 2 minutes overdue from heading for the door. So, once again, everybody, take care. Be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Hopefully, we'll catch you in the future. If I get any more info on this, maybe I'll try to pop out a video later and we'll discuss it. So, take care, everyone. Have a good morning.